Hello everyone, this afternoon we're coming to you from Delhi Park. You join us for this T20 match between India and Australia. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Something that shouldn't cause any problems is the weather. Absolutely stunning out there. Perfect for cricket, not a cloud in the sky, and no threat of rain anytime soon.
Nice information there from David Gower. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
There'll be plenty in this pitch for the bowlers. If they can expose this lineup while the ball is still new, they should put themselves into a great position with the bat later on in the day.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Australia get underway easy as you like with a single.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Great shot through the gap.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. straight to the fielder.
Harris shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. Australia are 8 for 1. Going with pace now. The right armour is coming into the attack from the chairman's end.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Huge edge.
Yep.
Massive chance.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over, 3 off it. Australia are 11 for 1.
Yep.
Can't bowl there, too full and helped on its way.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this
Waiting.
pitch.
Yep.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That races away to the boundary, a beautiful shot off the front foot, just textbook stuff.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Wait.
And the chance goes begging.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full, lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
Catch! Caught and bowled.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
That's the over. Australia are 23 for 2. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Waiting.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
5 runs in that over. Australia are 28 for 2.
Right on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot that.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Wait. Yes.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the chairman's end.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Hola.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Smith will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
7 runs added in that over. Australia are 43 for 2. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Big edge!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Smith has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Quick onto that in the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
6 runs added in the over. Australia are 49 for 3.
Right on. Right.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yes.
Super piece of timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Right on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Hold on. Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Right on.
Head shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Right.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
Too much room given. He came onto the bat really well and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep, yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have gotten to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Green, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Right.
Straight to the fielder.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Hold on. Yeah.
Could be close.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Wait.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Brilliant diving stop.
Nice bowling.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah.
Huge edge.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Well, not the best fielding, has a shy at the stumps, but they were well safe. And to add insult to injury, the ball flies to the boundary.
Yes.
Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
End of the over, 9 off it. Australia are 88 for 5. Going with spin now.
Hold on.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Yeah.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait. Yeah.
Harris shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait.
Oh no, that's dropped. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Doesn't beat the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait. Wait.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Gets off 0 with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Wait. Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Bowled him. Beauty, absolute beauty.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Cummins is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Immaculate timing there.
This batter really is the key now. Picking up the boundaries when they need them. Just the sort of thing the team needs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Great shot.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keepers.
And that's the half century for this batsman.
That's a really good half century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Good shot, a beauty.
Right there.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Right there.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. Australia are 112 for 6. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. Edged it.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Caught, one of the easiest catches you'll see.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Big, big turn on that one. It beats everything, bat and all. Somehow managed to miss the stumps too.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Hold on.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Right.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Straight to the fielder.
Yes.
Massive edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
178 for 8.
End of the over. 5 off it. Australia are 117 for 8. Final over in this innings.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Right
Can't
there.
get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer here.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yeah.
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hazelwood will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have set a target of 128 runs.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Great shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Picks the gap perfectly.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
16 runs added there. India are 16 for none. Stark, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the chairman's end. Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Great shot through the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yep. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. 10 runs coming from it. India are 26 for none. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Yep. Quick onto that in the infield.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Yep. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper. Right over the top of the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Labuschagne did very nicely out there on the boundary. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice shot.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Nicely played.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle. Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the broadcast end. Times it nicely.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Stark will be disappointed with that delivery.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for four. A poor delivery.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Great shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for four more.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India, a 76 for none. Maxwell, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Seemingly wanting to keep the strike. That would have been a simple single.
Waiting. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. No!
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Brings up their half century.
Well, that's the 50. Blink and you'd miss it. There has been some really good batting strokes. Just masterful play.
Good shot. A beauty.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over, that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Over. India are 95 for none. Maxwell from the chairman's end.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Wait.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep. Wait.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Waiting
Straight
up.
to the fielder. Trouble. Oh, gone.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled. Middle that one, great timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
13 runs added there. India are 108 for 1. Green, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the broadcast end.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Got all of it, and for 6.
Wow. Power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Green shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Timed that brilliantly.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get this wicket.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.